Welcome to Alexandra TV. I am Alexandra Villarroel Abrego, and thank you so much for tuning in. This week's episode, it's a What's in My Fridge episode. So we will be going through all of the things that I have in here. And before I started, actually, I already went in my fridge and I found this delicious green juice that I made yesterday morning. And it's very simple. It's just kale, green apples, I believe, also cucumbers and lemon juice. And that is it. It's so good. Let me just take a sip. It is so good. So we will be going through the fridge. I also hope that you guys are going to be able to see. There's not a lot of light in my kitchen, so I hope it's still going to work out. So without any further ado, let's begin. So we are now literally in my fridge, and I'm going to go through all of the things that I have in here. Two things that you should know. First of all is that I live alone. So, of course, I live with my little dog, Coco Chanel. But besides that, there's no other human living with me. So this might look like a lot of food, but I actually eat a lot. So don't worry, nothing goes to waste. And then the second thing is that like most of you already know probably, is that everything that I buy is mostly organic and natural. However, there's a few things here and there that I really, really love and that I can't let go of. So I'm gonna show you guys, and don't judge me, okay? So first of all, let's begin with that actually, and you're gonna see that this is probably this is my thing. This is my pleasure in life. Is this sriracha? I'm sorry. So it's the spicy red sauce. Many of you already have seen this, and I put this on everything. Another thing that has to do with spiciness is this right here, picamas. It's a hot sauce. Again, I can live without it. And then comes even more spiciness, the pickled hot pepper rings that I also love so much. And I know it's not good, but I can't let it go. It's just too good. And another thing, this is not necessarily the spicy field, but this is something, this is really bad because this is not good for your health. But I could I could finish this in less than an hour because I love it so much. It's the mixed vegetables, the pickled vegetables. It's so good. It's so delicious. Now, actually, we're going to talk about that right now. I also have in my fridge, I have aloe vera juice. The reason why I have this, it's because of all of that. It's because of all of that, I have acid reflux a lot, very often. So I need this because if not, it's just bad. This is actually very good. If you have acid reflux, this will help. You just pour yourself a glass of water, you pour in a little bit of this, and it's wonderful. In less than a week, you're going to be just fine, you know? So this is what I have. Also, I have some aloe vera gel, I'm sorry, that I also use. This is for anything on the skin, especially for me. Like I always say, I have psoriasis, so I do need good things that will work for my skin. Here is Coco. She is visiting. She wants to say hi. Say hi, pretty lady. I love you. Okay, so now we're gonna continue here on this side. Let me just sit down. This is not comfortable. So here we have mayo, organic mayo, of course. We also have the organic mustard, of course, and then we have the organic ketchup also. Now, I personally love organic ketchup. One thing that I'm not crazy about, honestly, is the organic mayo. I've never really found one that is really, really good and that tastes like the other mayo. But anyways, I still live with it. I also have some garlic, minced garlic here. I don't know since when I've had this in my fridge because I don't really use this. Whenever I cook something, I do it from scratch. So I typically just use, I just take like fresh garlic and cut it and mince it myself. But anyways, I have this in my fridge. Look at Coco. She's all comfortable. You're all comfortable, girl. Then we have all of the dressings for the salads. Here we have the goddess dressing. We have the Italian roasted pepper dressing. We have the Caesar dressing too. We have them all here. Here we have the, how is it called in English? Spread, the spreads. I wasn't too sure. I know it's tartinade in French. This is for all, of course, my breakfasts or whatever if I decide to have some toasts. Here we have some milk. This is organic milk once again. I actually do love cow's milk. A lot of people tell me and say, and I know it's true, that cow milk is not necessarily good for your health. It's not the best thing, but I love it. I really, really enjoy cow milk. Then here we have butter. This is regular butter. It's not organic because I prefer the regular type of butter. We have tender flake because I make a lot of bread. This is one thing that you guys don't know about me. is that I typically don't usually buy bread because since I was little, I grew up with my grandparents and my mother, as you guys know, many of you know, I guess. And she taught me how to make bread. And it's been something, I think it's so easy, it's so simple, it's so much better, it's so much healthier because you know what's actually in the bread that you're making. And so I've always had that habit. Here I have some bread that I purchased, but it's usually I make it myself. So I have the tender flake for that. Now let's finish with this side of the fridge. Here we have, these are my favorite juices. It's the Kuji juices, organic once again, but it's delicious. It's the best juice that you will ever have. And I always, anyone who knows me and who comes to my place knows that there will be Kuji juices. Also, actually, I have also the small juices. So in case I'm in a hurry or I'm running around or I just don't feel like pouring in a glass to after that wash the glass, well, I have the little juices here, just in case. Then I have also some coconut water, which I drink a lot of. And I have some Pellegrino because I love mineral carbonated water. I'm not too sure if this is healthy. Let me know in the comments down below. Is this good? But I love it, so I'm probably not going to let it go even if it's not good because I think it's delicious. It's the best kind of water. Now, let's move on to this part of the fridge. Here, as you can see, I have some organic yogurt that I actually eat a lot. I have some Greek yogurt. I also have here some chicken stock, organic, beef stock, beef broth, should I say, organic. Here I have different antipastos. Here I have olives. Here I have, what is this? It's croton. I don't know if you guys know about croton. I live in Quebec, Canada. So this is very popular, croton. Let me know in the comments down below if you know about this. It's actually very good. Like I said, I have the antipasto, another guilty pleasure. And this one, I love it. And I will never let it go. This is the salsa tostino salsa, the medium one. The spicy one is too spicy. And for someone who loves spicy. And the other one, that's light, it just doesn't taste like nothing. So the medium one is just perfect. And you eat that with chips, and it's so good. I love it. Another guilty pleasure also is the Philadelphia cream cheese. I know there are some organic cream cheeses out there, but the taste of the Philadelphia, I haven't found something that comes close to it. I can let it go. After that, I have some cocoa foods. I love this. This is like, actually, for a very long time, I've called this macaroons. People call this macaroons. Let me sit down. This is not comfortable. Okay, so people have been calling this macaroons for like years, but then came the popular macaroons, the ones with all the colors, artificial colors. But these ones are so good. This is organic, delicious macaroons. It's made of coconuts. It's so good. It's my favorite. I have some bread here. Again, like I said, normally I make it, but here is some bread. And if I buy it, it has to be gluten-free for sure. And I have some eggs. So I know whenever I post pictures of food, of meat or eggs, there's a lot of people out there who say, you know, why are you eating the animals? But I'm not a vegetarian. I'm not a vegan. I eat meat, and I think it's a personal choice. I, however, always make sure, let's say this one is free-run hens, so it's basically little chickens running around, and it's not, you know, they're not in like a big closed space, or should I say a small closed space where they're being mistreated. This is just regular little chickens just running around and, you know, giving us eggs. So I love eggs. I eat a lot of eggs, actually. Now we have here some almond milk, and I have a few bottles here. I don't know, I don't think you guys can see, but I have a few bottles because I drink almond milk every morning with a protein shake. I can't gain weight, but I lose weight very easily. So, and it's in my family. All the women in my family are like that. So I need to every day drink protein shakes in the morning with that powder to gain muscle weight. And I have to make, you know, I have to work out in order to get those muscles, because if not, I lose weight and I become like this. Or should I say like this? It is. So yeah, so I have to drink this every single morning. Here we have some delicious salads that I purchased at my grocery store where I shop, where I buy all organic foods. This is the couscous salads, and the 3-bean salad is my 2 favorites, and every time I go there I always get my salads. Here I have some hummus. I have the roasted pepper hummus, 2 of them because it's my favorite, and the avocado hummus that I eat a lot of with vegetables. Here I have some little raspberries that I love. I love all berries. So this is one thing about me. Here I have some melted chocolate, organic, delicious chocolate that I use with my berries and my fruits. Here we have some salads. Every week I always make sure that I make myself a salad that I'm going to be able to eat throughout the week. I usually cook ahead for the whole week, but right now it's the middle of the week, so I'm done with all of the things that I already had, so I need to cook even more. So let me just put this back in here. I don't know if you guys realize, but as you can see, my fridge, the way it's made, it didn't come like that, right? Like all the way that it's laid out, should I say, the way that it's laid out was this was much, I think this was lower, this was higher, whatever. But I chose to make it look like this simply because this is how I wanted it to be organized, because I think that it's the easiest way for me to get things. Like I could just pull this one out and have things like that. But anyway, so the reason why I'm saying this is, as you can see, I had to put things back before I continue. It's because I'm very, very much into organization and cleaning. If you want, leave a comment down below and like this video if you want me to do like a home tour, because everything is so organized and so placed at its place. Like the Tupperwares, I have a specific way of making them look. Anyways, it's this little thing that I have about me. Actually, let me show you this so that you guys can understand how crazy it is. I have this so that whenever I take one out, well, the other one rolls out, right? So it's more organized, it's more time efficient. I need to have things work well because I have a very busy life. So you see? Perfect. It's great. So this is how organized. Every time people come over, they're like, actually they like it. They always want to take little tips here and here to use at their place. Here I have some mushrooms. In the back I have some green beans. I have some vegetables in a mason jar that I'm going to eat with my hummus. I try to put everything in glass jars and in glass Tupperwares because it's not good to have it in plastic. So this really bothers me, but I'm going to take them out and put them actually in some glass containers. After that, here I have my delicious cucumber dip. If you've never made this or never tried this, I encourage you to do so. This is very simple. It's cucumbers. You cut them in little squares. You take Greek yogurt. You take cumin. You take lemon juice, and what else is in here? Well, salt and pepper, obviously. And that's it. And you can eat this with chips and Tostitos and things like that. It's really, really good. Here I have another dip that I make that was actually made with this, with an eggplant. Very simple once again. You take the eggplant, you put it in the oven with some olive oil, and you let it there until it becomes very, very mushy. So you take it out, you remove the peel, and you make some kind of like puree with it. After that, you add some chopped onions. Then you add, of course, salt and pepper, some mayo, and some lemon juice. And then it's the most delicious dip also. I don't know which one is more delicious, the cucumber or the eggplant. Try them at home and let me know which one you prefer. And here I have my whole family and friends know me for this, the chimichurri sauce. This is a little sauce for steaks. It's Argentinian. Very simple. Let me give you the recipe once again. This is like a recipe show. It's actually just parsley. So you put it all in the blender. You put some parsley in the blender. You put some garlic in the blender. You put some olive oil. So extra virgin olive oil, of course. You put some red wine vinegar. And you add some salt, pepper, obviously, and the little, I don't know how it's called, the little spicy peppers. You know, the ones that are red and yellow, and you put them in on the pizza that are spicy. Look at Coco. She's here wanting to get some of my chimichurri. But you put that and you blend it all, and this is chimichurri, and it's delicious. You should go look online. There's probably a lot of recipes, but this is how I personally make it. So yeah, this has turned into like a recipe episode, actually. Let me put this all back to where it belongs, to where it should all be. Here, this other one too, before we proceed and continue. Here we have some cheese. I love this kind of cheese. This is organic cheese, of course. Another little guilty pleasure that I really like. This is so bad. The little cheeses like this. The plastic cheeses. I love it. It's so good to make some delicious grilled cheese, and you put a lot of butter on there and you just grill it, and it's so good. So good. So delicious. Then we have some, how's this called in English? you know, some cold cuts for sandwiches. Once again, organic. No, Coco, this is not for you. Coco's smelling it. I don't know if you guys can see her. She's here. So yeah, so this is salami and this is pepperoni. And again, I buy it at my organic grocery store. And some organic, delicious bacon. I do love my bacon, especially when I make breakfasts. I love to make big breakfasts and brunch and things like that. So yeah, so you already saw my little containers like this, my lemon, I actually use a lot of lemons because every morning I make myself a big cup of, not cold, hot, warm water and some lemon. It's good for detoxing your body. Here we have some cucumbers. We have this that you already saw. We have some kale. We have celeries. What else? We have carrots, all kinds of vegetables. Here we have some lettuce. This is, what is it called? This kind of lettuce. Hearts of romaine. In French, it's romaine. And here we have some apples. As you can see, it's here in my little bowl because every night, me and this pretty little girl, we eat an apple together. So I always get an apple and a tea before I go to bed. And I bring it to my bed, and she's with me on the bed, which is not good. I know she shouldn't sleep with me, but I love her. And we eat an apple. We share an apple. So I take a bite and give her a little piece. No, don't worry. She doesn't eat from my apple. We sleep in the same bed, but we're not at that level of the relationship yet, right, Coco? So anyway, so here I have some more vegetables. Here I have some parsley. Here I have some spinach, broccoli. What else? Red peppers and yellow peppers and all kinds of peppers. And here I have the fruits. Coco, okay, you're just too much right now. Here I have some dates. Is it called like that in English? Some dates. It's very good. I have some cherries. I love my cherries. I have some strawberries. And I have some peaches, all kinds of fruits and vegetables. I think you guys understand what I mean here. Here are all the vegetables and here are all the fruits. So that is it. I think I showed you everything that was in my fridge. I hope that this inspired you to be a little more on the organic side and on the healthy side. A lot of people say that it's expensive to buy organic. I say that it's, you know, at the end of the day, it's worth it. It's your health, right? So think about all the other things that you're investing in. And try to take that money and invest it in something that's actually good for your body, right? So let me take another sip of this delicious juice before we say goodbye. So good. As always, don't forget to share. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe for new videos in English every Wednesday. And leave a comment down below. Let me know what kind of videos you want in the future. Do you like to see this? Are you a voyeur kind of person who likes to go in the world of people and see what's going on in their lives? So yeah, I know a lot of people enjoy these kinds of videos, right? So that is it. I will see you next week for another Alexandra TV. Bye-bye.